What is going on, everybody? It's Captain Blue Shell coming to you guys today with just some personal words, opinions, and just some notes as we get into patch 9.1 coming out just literally around the corner. So these are just kind of my own personal words before we get into that patch. And what a patch, what a time we've been waiting for the patch, right? I know. But I mean, is the patch going to be worth it? Is it going to be worth the wait? That's what everybody is asking. It's on everybody's mind. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I mean, you know, we get to explore Korthia, which I'm super excited for. It's the Sanctum of Domination. We've got Tazavesh. We've got flying mounts in the Shadowlands, finally being able to fly in the Shadowlands, only using the Covenant. I believe it's only the Covenant mounts in that Covenant. I don't know if it's Shadowlands worldwide, but anyway, we get to fly. We get to fly in the Covenants, guys, so it's absolutely new, breathtaking, revolutionary. I know we get new mounts, pets, achievements, transmog gear, and issue fixes with classes. Is it anything, like I said, revolutionary, nothing that we've never seen before? No. I think that is the exact point that I'm trying to make here. Once you love a game so much, right? You grow up with it, you have the nostalgia, you come back to it. It might not be the same game that you thought it was, but it's to kind of try to still, I guess, hold on to that nostalgia. It's kind of like with Classic, right? When WoW Classic came out, I mean, how awesome was it to see other players, you know, having your friends join up, or acquaintances, you know, friends. I mean, we play Warcraft. No, I'm kidding. Don't, please subscribe. It was a great feeling to come back to something that we absolutely loved back in the days, you know, nostalgia, blaring Blink-182, drinking Mountain Dew Pitch Black, you know, it is me eating 3D Doritos. I mean, come on, you know, back in those days while playing grinding, like really, like the grinds were actual grinds. And it brought us back, you know, with that nostalgia. A little bit of TBC. I know people, with the money getting involved too as well, it's a weird set of circumstances, but I can kind of see why they did it. After BFA, you know, now we have Shadowlands, and that's the thing, you know, is like I'm looking for that new thing, something revolutionary that Blizzard was so good at, you know, dishing out to us. Blizzard used to be the best thing ever. Like, they used to dish out some of the most revolutionary crap you could ever think to imagine. And it was so awesome being part of that time. And now we have Shadowlands, which brings me to more so of my personal opinions on matters. Especially in with the Covenants. You know, I really feel like I wanted to make a choice that was mine. Like, I wanted to make a personal gaming choice. And I'm not whining or complaining by any means. But what I'm saying is that I tried to make a choice that was going to be better for my gameplay, right? I went Revendreth with the Venthyr, and it's not a very good abilities at all whatsoever. I'm not getting the traits by any means of what I need to get, that Blizzard tells me, hey, you need to go for this Covenant, and I'm like, I don't like, you know, that Covenant, right? It's like, I don't want to stick around in that Covenant, I want to do this, and it feels like the choices that I'm making personally for my own gaming entertainment choices to make it, you know, the best gaming experience I could possibly do, I feel like I'm kind of like being punished. Like, I know that's a weird way to put it, but I really feel like if I try to make a decision that's really good for my gaming style and something that I want to, you know, pursue, then Blizzard kind of looks at me and is like, no, punishment. And it's like, it doesn't feel as good as it used to. And that brings us, guys, to a new game that I've been trying. You've probably seen my video of where we tried out Final Fantasy Online, and like I said, back in the day, I absolutely despised Final Fantasy. I didn't want anything to do with it. I thought the characters were weird. I thought that the story was boring, the gameplay was boring, and after a while, I think it was like Kingdom Hearts, right? Got me back into track. kind of reintroduced me into the characters. I'm like, okay, you know, they're all right. You know, I fall in love. I'm like, oh my goodness, Cloud's, you know, Cloud's awesome. You know, he's got a sword. It was okay, but playing Final Fantasy Online, this is the thing. You know, it's a new, refreshing taste of how Warcraft used to be. To an extent, okay? But it does give me the choices that I want to make, and I can make them all with the same character. Like, I don't have to use alts, I don't have to, and this is by no means a video to promote Final Fantasy, that's not the thing. What I'm saying is that there's no alts in that game to where I would have to level up an alt, or try another class, you know, get an alt, or you know, try to get renown, you know, this covenant, get an alt. It's like everything goes back to you getting an alt, and just kind of like doing whatever you need to them that you have on your main. And it's like, it's so confusing because you're trying to juggle literally so many characters, and I like that aspect with this game, I really do. And there is no paying for each alt to level boost up, you know. I mean, it's a one-time thing for a one character for you to really try it out to see what you want to do, how you want to go ahead and play it. But it's not like I have to get like 4 alts, boost them up, and you know, keep leveling each and every single one of them. I mean, it is strictly just you, your character, and your choices. You know, there is no covenants, and you know, picking this covenant for the abilities, or oh man, this covenant sucks, or man, I really like that world, but if I do this world, then my abilities are gonna suck. But I hate this world, but if I get into a world that I really hate, then my abilities are gonna be awesome. You guys know the struggle that I'm talking about. And in it, guys, you don't have that struggle. You don't have that struggle, and that's what I love about it so far. But I am still excited to see patch 9.1. The thing is like, we've waited such a long time for this patch. I know the question that, you know, I first asked, is it worth the wait? And that's a question for each and every one of us. So it's going to be up to you to see what the patch notes have, if it was worth the wait for it. Like I said, there's nothing revolutionary or new coming out that we haven't seen before in Warcraft, and we've waited a pretty good time, you know, in order to get it. Like, I understand the company side, the corporation side, I understand the business side of it, but this has been a super long wait. And I'm just gonna say now that I am happy to be giving it a chance for the 9.1, see how it goes. But also too, I want you guys to understand that I'm also happy to continue to try out Final Fantasy Online and see how that goes too as well. So right now, MMORPGs, I'm juggling 2 games at the same time. So it's still going to be Warcraft. I'm still coming out with content. Nothing to worry about. Don't freak out. It's going to be okay. Content is still coming out. So still videos to, you know, to close your eyes at and pretend you watched it for me. Thank you, by the way. And also to much more major content from Final Fantasy. We're going to be getting into some multiplayer. I've got some friends online that are going to be helping me out with everything that I need to know about the game. Gonna go ahead and kind of walk me through it, see how it, you know, how it works, you know, kind of draw our own conclusions on how it's different. And like I said, something refreshing, new, also with the patch. So I'm super excited. I'm super excited for this upcoming time very soon to see kind of the differences of each. And we'll go ahead and go from there. So this is kind of just like an update, 9.1 coming out. Excited, and also to Final Fantasy content. So gonna both be having World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy coming you guys' way. So definitely follow, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next fantastical adventure. It's Captain Blue Shell. I'm out.